Hello, everybody.
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay, hi. So I'm talking about technology today, and most of us know what technology means and how it's helped us in our businesses. And so I was speaking to Ruth, and one of the conversations that came up was the world is advancing, and how do we advance with it along with our businesses. So that's what I'm going to be speaking about today, and how we can use AI. You know, everyone knows about ChatGPT, but do you actually know what ChatGPT can do for you? Yeah, and I think that's the gap that a lot of people don't really know about. So I am Rebecca Bird. Wow, the screen is. Do you know, every time I want to present, something must go wrong. I don't know why, but yeah, my
It's
name
the technology.
is.
Is it?
Yeah, like it. I don't know why, but yeah. My name is Rebecca Bird, and I started my career as an IT and admin person. I did that for 10 years. I was bored to death. And I got to a senior role, and one day I just had a breakdown, and I'm like, nah, I can't do this. So I took a year break, 2017 to 2018. When I was coming back into 2018, looking for something else to do, I wanted to go to uni to study engineering, because I do have a flair for engineering stuff, but yeah, it was just too long, and I was like, no, I can't. So I got into the IT industry. I started out as a software tester, went on to IT support, IT technician, and I got into IT security. It's one of the most fulfilling jobs that I have ever done. And it's amazing, amazing, interesting, but as my career grew and I grew in my career, there are many other responsibilities that came with me and my life. So last year, January, I started my business. I didn't do anything because I was still in full-time employment, but this year, the end of March, I only had one day for my contracts to end, and that was the day that I handed in my resignation. And I told her, well, I'm going off now. So I started off in April, not knowing anything is about what I wanted my business to do. I know I wanted to do like website development, I wanted to do like software, like security, but the trajectory that I took was a different one, and I went into AI. So now I empower organizations to use AI to their advantage. And so one of the always does that to me. So one of the things that I'm going to be talking about today is how we can use AI in our day-to-day lives, from website designs to communications to security. Just gonna brush a bit about security. I would let him talk about security. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. So this is me, and at Bixby Tech. Oh, I didn't talk about what I love to do the most. I love food. I'm sorry. I love food. Food is everything to me. So At Bixby Tech, we offer IT support and training. We do technology strategy, software and hardware development, and we do security. We have security services. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about how we can use AI to support ourselves is, does anybody here have a website? Or everybody has a website? How responsive is your website? When a customer goes onto your website, is the website responsive in terms of, is it slow? Can it be redesigned? There are AI tools that can help you to redesign your website and help you to reach out to your customers. So when your customers come onto your website, they can easily move around it without any stress. I have seen a lot of websites in my life or in my work. And one of the things or one of the struggles that a lot of organizations go through, especially for small businesses, is that they work on the desktop version of the website and it looks all nice and very smooth. And when someone or when a customers go to their website using their mobile phone, it's a completely different thing. So we need to think about that. What image is does your website have? You need to think about it. How responsive is your website? Is your website slow? Is your website boring? There are AI tools that can help you to boost the presentation on your website. The second thing is how we can use AI to leverage content creation. A lot of us use ChatGPT, and sometimes ChatGPT can bring up the most robotic response ever. And you're looking at it like, if I'd done this by myself, I think it would have saved me enough time. But you can prompt ChatGPT to give you more responses, and through that you can then fine-tune the response that ChatGPT is presenting to you. And it's not only ChatGPT that is a content generator tool that is out there. There is Claude, there is Gemini, there are so many of them. And I'm going to be sharing some AI tools in the last slides for us to maybe take a screenshot that would help us boost productivity. Also for SEO, a lot of people don't know this, but the first description of your website on the search engine, be it Microsoft Bing or Google, your description should be up to 150 words. So for those who write maybe 2,000 words on your description, the search engine doesn't push your website. And that is the truth, because it's too long. So when your description is 150 words, the search engine likes you. And one thing as well is you need to change things about on your website. So if you have a website that has been there for maybe 2 years, 18 months, and nothing has been done to it, I would like to encourage you to go in there maybe once in 3 months and change things around, change words around. That would boost your SEO. I think I'll go to the next slide. Social media presence. Show of hands if you're on social media. Yeah, okay, everyone is on social media. Nowadays, you can use chatbots to respond to your social media. So, for example, when a customer reaches out to you on Instagram, for example, and they are trying to get to you. They want um, a response. What happens is it will take you some time to respond back to your customers, and that's the truth. Because when you are at an event like this place, you can't pick up your phone, you can't look at your phone, so it's taking you time. But when you integrate chatbots, the chatbots can respond to the queries, to the inquiries that comes in very quickly rather than having to wait. And then when you get back to your Instagram, you can then see the trail of what has happened. So that is very important. Also, your social media, you can boost posts. I am aware that for for social media pages like Instagram, like LinkedIn, it's advised that you should post at least twice a week or 3 times a week. You can schedule your post. So what I do is every 2 weeks I schedule a post for the next 2 weeks. And all it does is just to go live at the right time on the right day. And so I'm not thinking about what I'm going to post today or tomorrow. I schedule it for the next 2 weeks and it just goes out. And so the social media presence is very important because it can help you to engage with your customers very easily. That's something to know. And you can generate the content on the AI tools like chatbots, like Chat GPT, Gemini. They can generate the content for you, so you're not having to worry. Yeah, these are the chatbots and virtual assistants. What virtual assistant does is it helps you to organize your your life, your business, helps you to organize everything that you want organized in your business. And virtual assistant gives you more time for your business. So where sometimes you have to write a post, you have to do this and do that and do that. Once you schedule all the things that you need to do on the VAs, they you can have time to attend more events. You can have time to reach out to leads for your businesses. Um, for marketing, AI tools can help you to create personalized mails that you want to send to prospective clients, and all those things can be scheduled as well. It can also optimize your campaign. So when you have
Excuse me, do you mind just standing to one side?
sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, so when you have a campaign that is going out on your social media post, AI tools can help you to generate that and to get analytics and optimize what that campaign looks like and the results that is coming out from the campaign. For analytics, a lot of people, a lot of businesses have asked me, how do I know how many people visiting my website? How do I know who is visiting my website? Who is looking at what they are looking at? Through the analytics, you can get the results. And the best analytics out there is Google Analytics. That is one of the best because they do have machine learning integrated. So that is a very good tool to use. And analytics can also predict what they think your customer wants. And when you actually do the research, you will see that, oh, okay, I think this is good. It can predict some things that you should write. For example, I put my business, I just copied the URL link and put it onto one of the analytic tools. You don't want to know what it generated contents, and I was like, this is good. This is what I need. This is what I need to be doing.
What did it do that you wouldn't do?
Oh, well, I wouldn't think about having a blog post. I wouldn't think about engagement and how the engagement is converting to actual customers. I wouldn't think about that because I just wanted to, to do my business, to run it every day. But when I got that result, it changed something, and I started to look at things from a different perspective. Yeah, so that's something that an analytical tool can do for you. Cybersecurity, I think I'm going to skip this and hand over to cybersecurity. But cybersecurity, one thing that a lot of businesses do not do is ensure that multi-factor authenticator is in place. We overlook it.
Could you just, I know what it is, but do you mind just explaining what that is?
Yeah, so it's a form of authentication method that needs multiple authentication before you gain access to where you're going to. So for example, if you're trying to log into your Microsoft Outlook, they will ask you to go onto your Microsoft app authenticator that is on your phone, and then you need to authenticate through that before you can log in. That is something that a lot of businesses do not do. And I would encourage you, if you don't have that in place, set it up today, because you never know.
Okay. Can I just add something to what you just mentioned
please.
there? That's a very good idea to do the MFA, multi-factor authentication. But what happens is it's got even further. So when people's phones are hacked and it's got MFA set up, the information basically is then sent to the phone. Of course, you can then pick up that information from the MFA on your phone to continue anyway.
Yeah.
So basically, it renders the MFA useless.
Yeah.
So don't do it, is what you're saying.
No, I'm saying you need to do it. Oh no. You need to do it. But people have different stages. If their mobile devices are compromised, they will use the MFA information anyway.
Yeah.
All they have to do is they have to take another step to compromise you. That's all.
Yeah.
But
so
for those people who are not compromised, you need to do it.
Yeah. So if
Can
you
I
are not
also
compromised,
add, our biggest thing with AI is it's cloud-based. I can't use a lot of AI because it's cloud-based and a lot of my information is clinical. It's not secure for me.
okay.
That's just as an aside. It's just something to consider.
There are some secured infrastructure that you can use.
ChatGPT is what we
No.
can't use.
So you can't use the free version of ChatGPT.
Right.
Have you tried the paid one?
I'm fully up to speed with it. I don't use Chat's okay, but I use something else. There's other ones other than Chat and Google and stuff. So.
Yeah. So as long as you ensure the safety. So for example, for me, anybody that tries to hack me is gonna go through a tough time because all my devices are connected. And I did this because of my husband. My husband, oh God, I am a tech person, and my husband is not. When I mean he is absolutely not a tech person. Like he struggles with his phone, and he gets a lot of spamming. He gets a lot of phishing mails, a lot of spam, and so I I had to protect him and to protect me. Yeah, because there was a time that one of our neighbors tried to hack into the network in my flat, and I was like, okay, this is where we get started. Yeah, so it takes a lot, but securing your network would save you a lot more than when it gets hacked. Yeah, so please, security is very, very important. And these are the last few slides. So cloud-based AI services like AWS, Google, they do offer AWS.
Is
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry. Yeah, AWS is Amazon Web Services, and so they are like a SaaS, a software as a service platform where you can basically store your data, your customers' data, your personal data can be stored on the cloud-based server. And what it does is it helps you in, like, you can be anywhere in the world and access it. So yeah, that is one of the importance. And also customizable solutions. So for example, I will leave that to the cybersecurity man to help you with some customized solutions. But you can use AI to customize your servers, to customize what exactly your business needs. You can use AI to do that. And these are some of the tools that are available. If you want to take a screenshot, I have some other ones on the next slide anyways, but yeah.
hang on, don't move.
Yeah, it's when I get to this part, everyone will be like, wait. Yeah. Yeah, I recently did a machine learning training online, and it was so interesting that I was supposed to present it for 30 minutes and then Q&A for the next 30 minutes. The Q&A went on for an hour, 15 minutes. Because everybody, yeah, it's so interesting. So I decided to put these slides in here, and this is the second bit. So this is for the security one. So for your system,
Go back.
sorry, yeah. For your system security, as the gentleman was mentioning, dark web. Dark web is a very interesting place that your data is, and to be honest, when your data, everyone's data is probably on the dark web. That is the truth. Everyone's. But there are ways in which you can protect yourself from any intrusion that comes out of dark web, and that is ensuring that you are safe within your space, and any intrusion that is coming in is unable, like even when they want to, even when you get compromised, your passwords are uncrackable, you have MFAs in place and all of that, but just ensure that there is nothing around you that is compromising you. That's just it. Yeah. And call to action. When it comes to technology, AI, the world is advancing, is running faster than we imagined it to be during the COVID. So when it comes to that, plan carefully. Make sure that technology is on the forefront of your business or whatever it is that you're doing. Have technology in your plans. The second thing is seek professional help. There are many helps available, so seek professional help. There is free, there is paid, depending on what you have and what you can afford, and continuously improve. That's monitor, optimize your website, your customers, your business, continuously improve on the things that you can do, and AI can help you with continuous improvement. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
How could you help us?
Help you
You.
in what way?
I don't know. How could you help us? How could you help me?
I can audit your organization, like in terms of technology, the software that you have, the hardware that you have. I can look at all of that and give you a report, and then if you want to take anything further, we can look at that for you as well. Yeah, and train your staff.
There isn't a staff, it's me.
Oh, yeah, so one question that I get asked very frequently is that the only staff is me. How am I protecting myself, or do I need you to come in and have a look? But you go online every day. You do things on your computer every day. You have a lot of software on your laptop, on your phone. So what I can do is I can come in, look at everything that you're working with, and reduce cost, recommend some new things that you can use, that you can integrate. Maybe if you're not reaching your customers frequently, we can look at how some tools out there can support you to reach your customers.
So I would come to you and you could say, this is a good app for you, this is a good bit of software
I
for you.
would
That's what you
recommend.
do.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
Yeah.
And you charge for this.
Yes.
Right. So I could retain you to come in and do an audit of me and give me some advice on what I can do to be more efficient.
Yeah.
Do you need to understand how I work?
Yeah.
So part of that consultation is me explaining how I work and then you making recommendations based on how I work.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm also a business advisor. That's what I want to know.
Okay.
That's exactly what I don't know anyone else.
It's quite interesting that I bought a simple small TV, 24-inch TV the other day. And if I set it up, it had to send me messages on my phone to set it up.
Oh yeah, it's now all you need to do is just basically scan your QR code and they just tell you everything. So for me, life has become very interesting and busy, but on the other hand, I'm thinking how safe is all of these things.
But we were safer before we had it all. We still existed.
Were we?
Yeah,
That is
we were,
what
because
you think.
there was no locked in communication like this,
Yeah.
so no one got to know about things and were able to do this. It's become a lot worse lady than it was.
I must say though that is what we were made to believe. Because for example, machine learning algorithms has been in existence since 1950s.
Yeah.
And we are just getting to know them.
Yeah.
Like deep learning algorithms have been in existence since the 1980s, and we're just getting to know them. So these things have been there. We are just catching up to it.
So am I right in hearing that you can look at my industry and tell me how AI is going to impact my sector and what I could be looking at?
Yeah.
Excellent.
I can do. So it's, for me, it's not just coming in to do an audit. It's getting to know you, getting to know your business, getting to know the industry. I have worked with all sorts, with food industry, with maybe because I love food, I don't know. But yeah, like I have worked in the healthcare, I worked with a client recently, they had a steel company. And so I was even shocked because I was like, why did you reach out to me? I helped them to create a technology strategy. So it's it's like aligning technology with their business goals. And yeah, I did that. I did the recommendation. I did the research.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright, good.
yeah. It was just when it got to the integration part. Integration takes a long time, so I've
Okay.
said to myself I want to do
I'm
integration.
a really simple person. I don't know what integration means.
Oh, you know. So
Sorry.
yeah. So in integration, is just the things I have recommended. They want me to implement it and integrate it into their systems.
Okay. Thank you.
In integration, in some ways or in some organizations, is pretty much, plug and play. But for like a medium size to a large company, takes a lot. So think about it in this way. If your bank, maybe the Bank of India, they are trying to change from an existing system to a new system, it takes 6 to 9 months for that integration to go through. So it takes a while in some cases. And also for an integration, you need to have the backup just in case everything fails. You can always bring that back. So yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
If you want to connect with me, this is my QR code. Please
Yes.
scan it and all my information.
Rebecca,
Thank
you.
we definitely need to be working together.
Yes.
No worries.
Just from what you're saying, there are many things buzzing in my brain.
Yes.
We will be working.
No worries.
We
Can I say, the way forward is collaboration.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Collaboration.
Definitely.
Listen, there is so much.
Yeah.
I can't believe to tell you.
There is a lot.
Yes.
There is
like,
a lot.
When
The
Sorry,
collaboration between us
I'm
will be
gonna
very
need to
strong.
I'm gonna need to go. So I'm gonna apologise now
Okay.
and just make a move. Are you finishing?
Yeah, we know sure. Yeah. Just want to say thank you to Rebecca and Crystal.
Thank you.
Thank you.